What happens when a basketball sensation steps off the court and into the lives of those who need hope the most? Caitlin Clark, one of the WNBA's brightest stars, recently visited Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, and her impact was nothing short of extraordinary. But is her influence limited to just compassion off the court? With legends like Sue Bird tipping Clark and her Indiana Fever team as potential dark horses in this year's playoffs, we're about to uncover how Caitlin is making waves, both as a humanitarian and a formidable athlete. Ready to explore the incredible story behind this dual-force player? Before that, hit that subscribe button for She Got Game. Caitlin Clark isn't just making waves on the basketball court, she's making hearts melt off it too. Earlier this month, she teamed up with Indiana Fever assistant coach Tully Bevilaqua for a visit that would leave anyone in their feels. They hit up the NICU at Peyton Manning Children's Hospital. But this wasn't just another photo op. Nah, it was a day packed with genuine love, laughs, and those unforgettable moments that stick with you forever. Picture this. You're a parent in the NICU, navigating the roller coaster of emotions that comes with having your newborn in intensive care. Stress, worry, the whole 9 yards. Then out of nowhere, Caitlin Clark and Tully Bevilaqua walk in. Yep, two basketball legends in the flesh, right there to brighten your day. Clark and Bevilaqua didn't just do a quick meet and greet, they spent real time with everyone. Parents, siblings, and the tiniest fighters in the room. And for Clark, it was a first-time experience in a NICU, making the day even more special. Now get this, Clark even helped a little sister practice her basketball skills right there in the NICU. Talk about leaving a mark. And the cherry on top? A family who had been in the NICU for 40 days finally got to take their baby home. Clark and Bevilaqua turned that moment into a full-on celebration, complete with hand-signed basketballs and keepsake footprints for the babies. Real MVPs, right? So, who's ready to see more of Caitlin Clark's off-court game? Because this is the kind of stuff that proves she's a superstar in every sense of the word. She expressed her gratitude, saying, "Me and Coach Tully had a really good time meeting the babies' families, their siblings, and for me it was my first ever time in a NICU. A first for everything, and it definitely won't be my last. We had a blast, and hopefully we'll be back soon." Bevilaqua, whose own son was born in the same hospital, echoed Clark's sentiments. "I'm a parent, and there's no way I can even begin to imagine what the parents are going through. But the strength of them and the support they get from the staff, you just hear it from them," she shared. "They're like an extended family for them. It's just amazing." The visit took place during a significant time for Ascension St. Vincent, the healthcare organization overseeing Peyton Manning Children's Hospital. They recently announced plans to expand the hospital, including opening a new women and infants hospital this fall. This expansion will increase the Level 4 NICU to 109 private rooms and introduce Central Indy's first couplet care rooms, allowing mothers to stay with their babies. Clark's visit was more than just a gesture. It was a transformative experience that touched the lives of many NICU families. Her genuine compassion and dedication have left an indelible mark, proving that her impact extends far beyond the basketball court. But while she's making a difference in the community, Caitlin Clark is also delivering jaw-dropping performances on the court, solidifying her status as a force to be reckoned with in the world of sports. As the 2024 WNBA regular season enters its final stretch, the Indiana Fever is emerging as a team no one wants to face in the playoffs. And who better to endorse this claim than WNBA legend Sue Bird? On the latest episode of the A Touch More podcast, Bird spilled her thoughts on the playoff race and called out 3 squads she thinks are going to be tough to take down, one of them being the Indiana Fever. Bird, who's been through more playoff battles than most, zeroed in on the Fever's insane pace of play as the secret sauce that could catch opponents off guard. She put it straight.
What I've learned in my WNBA experience is pace of play trumps physicality, it trumps size, it can trump experience. And what I see in Caitlin, what I see in Kelsey Mitchell, they're just like ramming it down people's throats. And it's really hard. It can have your head spinning.
Clark and her crew have been straight up ballin' since the season kicked back in, snagging back-to-back dubs against the Phoenix Mercury and the Seattle Storm. In those 2 games, Clark dropped an average of 26 points, dished out 9.5 assists, and grabbed 5 boards, proving she's a beast at leading her squad in both scoring and playmaking. Bird went on to emphasize the importance of treating Clark as the primary offensive threat. Everybody, that's why you have to pick Caitlin up full court. The numbers she's putting up now, this is why. After discussing the Fever's potential to shake up the playoffs, Bird also mentioned 2 other teams she believes could be tough to beat. the Phoenix Mercury, and the Seattle Storm. However, it's worth noting that Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever have already taken down both of these teams in recent matchups. So despite Bird's predictions, it seems like the Fever is more than ready to face any challenge that comes their way. But guys, don't dip just yet. Smash that subscribe button on She Got Game because things are heating up. The Fever just dropped a sick edit highlighting Clark's insane three-point range. They're saying the rookie's leading the W in longest average distance on made threes. Get this. While the WNBA three-point line sits at 22 feet and some change, Clark's been draining them from a wild 28 feet. The edit flexes Clark's distance from the hoop when she lets it fly, and they even threw in Sabrina Ionescu and Diana Taurasi for comparison, just to show how nasty Clark's been. Taurasi's range, just under 26 feet. Ionescu's, 26 feet. But Clark, she's on a whole other level. And the Fever wrapped it up with a mic drop, league of her own, right from their official page. Plus, during the Fever's 2-game win streak against the Mercury and Storm, Clark's efficiency stats went through the roof. And heads up, Indiana Fevers got their next game against Minnesota Lynx on August 24th. Stay tuned. As the WNBA playoffs approach, all eyes will be on Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. Whether they're connecting with fans off the court or taking down giants on it, this team is proving they have what it takes to make a deep run. And with the incredible momentum they've built, who knows how far they'll go. One thing is certain, Caitlin Clark is not just a star on the rise. She's already shining brightly, both on and off the court. So, keep watching, because the Fever might just surprise everyone this postseason.